So, hello friends, welcome to PythonHub channel. So, today we are going to learn the if else elif statements, right? So, those are called conditional statements in Python. Okay, so first we'll discuss the if conditional statement. So, if we can move to next slide, yeah, we can move to next slide. So first if condition, right? So basically if condition is like, so when condition is true then only it will execute. So if you can see your condition, right, if is a keyword actually, so we can give it in the Python, and then condition, particular condition is basically boolean true or false, right? So when this condition is true then only it will execute this expression might be a print statement, or if you want to do any logical expressions, anything it could be, right? So when condition is true then only it will go to the expression. So if you can see here, right, if condition is considered as the simplest way of three and makes a decision based on whether the condition is true or not, right? If the condition is true it prints out the intended expression. If the condition is false it keeps printing the intended expression, right? So if this is false, then what could be the next step, right? So there comes is like else. So we have else as well, we'll discuss in the next slide. Okay, so if you can see here, right, so this is the basic structure of if statement in Python. If is a keyword and starts the conditional statement, right? So as previously we have discussed, right? So and condition is a boolean expression. Boolean in the sense, already in the previous videos we have learned, right? Data types, boolean, string, float, right? So boolean is basically true or false. Okay, if condition is true the code under the if statement expression will be executed, right? So same, if condition is true expression will be executed. If condition is false the expression is not executed and the program continues with the next line of code. Yeah, so this is all about if condition. So if we can move to the next slide, if else condition. So we'll discuss if condition is false, it will go to the else condition. So else condition, whatever we have given, right, the expression, this will be executed. In this condition we are giving something like x is equal to 5. If x is equal to not 5, then we need to go to else statement, and I need to print the expression whatever we have in the else statement. If it is false, if it is false only it will go to the else statement, please remember. Okay, if you can see here, right, the if else condition adds an additional step in the decision making process, right? So in the previous example you can say there is no meaning, right? If you are giving just true and simply sitting, right, afterwards if it is not true, what is the solution? So there comes is else. So this is a meaningful thing, right? If else condition, if this is true then this will print, otherwise there is an option to execute something, right? So this is a complete syntax here. So this is all about if else condition. And if we can move to the next slide, right? So if elif and else condition. So basically elif is like we need to give the condition here based on our requirement here, right? Inside if else, in between we can give multiple elif conditions. So if we have the multiple scenarios we need to check multiple conditions. If x is equal to 5, if x is equal to not 5, and if x is equal to 6, and x is a multiple of a 2. So we have many scenarios, right? So if you go to the larger projects we have multiple scenarios come into picture, so we need to take that consideration as well, right? So this is a basic syntax actually what you are seeing here, right? So if condition, elif condition, and else. So elif can be written in between if and else. Please remember this one. After else we cannot write elif, right? So if this condition falls, it will go to elif condition to check whatever the condition we have given, and then it will go to the else. If this condition become failure, right, then obviously it go to the end of the loop. So this is the sequence of execution in Python. Actually, whatever the code you have written, right, it will execute in the sequence manner, right? So let's go to the next slide. So this is end of lecture, so now let's go for demo. I am very excited. So the summaries, we have learned if else and elif conditional statements in Python, right? So let's go for demo now. So if we can go to this one, right? So we can write here, right? If x is equal to 5, I want to I want to see it will print or not, right? So I want to give x is equal to 5. So I want to print off x. Let's see what it will print, right? So if I can do this one, so we'll see what it will print. So we got 5 because x is equal to 5 is true because I have given 5 here, right? So if I change the value of x, what it will happen, right? So if we can see here, x is equal to 8 I can give. So we'll see it will print or not, it will go to that statement or not. So we have not received anything, but how come user will know what happened exactly? User is thinking like right, it should print something like whatever we have given x is equal to 5, but we have not received any value. Then what's the issue? So there comes it's like x is false here, so we need to mention user that else print of x is not equal to 5, right? So if I execute this one, so user will get to know the meaningful information, right? If x is equal to not equal to 5, then it obviously printing x is not equal to 5. So everyone can understand that one, right? Though if statement is false, that's why it went to else statement, right? So this is all about if else statement. And then I can go to the elif statement as well. Elif, we need to write the condition here. Elif, this is a keyword, and then we need to provide the condition x not equal to 5, right? So print of x, I want to print here, right? So after else, we it should not receive. Actually, we'll get the syntax error. We should not write after else statement. It should be in between if and else only, right? So if I can do now, what it will print, we'll see, right? Yeah. Then we'll see what will get out. Not equal, yeah, we got the 8, right? So whatever 8 is not equal to 5, so that's why it is printing the 8, right? Then we can go to the multiple elif conditions, right? So we can take this example here. We have multiple statements and then list also we have. So I can explain this example to you, and then we can take the this example. I can comment it out this one for now. So what we have the list of some number and then float and then string and the boolean value. What we are doing, we are looping over this one already. In the previous lecture we have learned about the loops, right? For loop and while loop, right? So we are looping over this list, and then we are checking the conditions. If x is equal to 9, right? So print of x. Elif, I want to check the x is equal to Nishisa is there in this particular list or not, right? So and then I'm checking the x is none or not. So I actually I'm having the requirement to check these all things, right? So if it is not going and not meeting these requirements, it should print this one at the end, right? So user need to understand it what is going on. If these are all not true, then it should go to else. So no condition matches, this is the proper thing, right? So if we can try, if we can run this one, what it will print, we'll see. So no condition. Why we are getting 4 times here, right? So because it is looping over one. First we are getting the 1 equal to 9, it is false, so that's why it is going here. 1 equal to Nishita, no, this is also not matching, right? 1 is none, no, it is not matching, so it is going to print no condition matches. Any number of elif statements you can add in the if else in between only, you cannot write after else actually, right? Please remember these all things. Yeah, this is all about if elif and else. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the Python Hub channel. So we'll meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.